we'll take questions whenever you guys are ready.
For all three guys, what surprised you, disappointed you the most about the way things played out today?
I'd say just just the second half finish. I think just you go into a game, you expect 60 minutes is a full game to go out there and compete and finish. And I think ultimately we just couldn't get that done. And gut wrenching, but gotta live on, man.
I would just say something along the lines of that. Just at the end of the day, we lost.
Jamil, how much do you think the game was won or lost at the line of scrimmage today?
I don't know. Judging from a defensive standpoint, I think we did a pretty good job of controlling the line of scrimmage for the most part. There was some plays where we could have snapped off of blocks faster, or maybe not tried to come off so fast, which created a little bit of wash. But I didn't really watch the film for real, so I couldn't tell you. I only know from my standpoint.
I asked the coach about, after all these games, especially the last four with Utah, Cal, Washington, Oregon, were you guys emotionally, mentally exhausted? Because to some of us, it just didn't seem like it was the SC intensity that you would see on the field during the game.
I wouldn't say emotionally exhausted. I would just say just didn't execute. We didn't play good enough to win, I would say, at the end of the day. Again, just leaving a lot out there. That's just been the epitome of what it's been lately. So
I just think to be off what Ty is saying, to go when we look at film, and you see the opportunities and the opportunities that we leave on the field. I mean, it's detrimental, but it hurts. But trust me, man, I wouldn't say it's emotionally and mentally just down or anything like that. I just think so much pressure, on anybody to go out there and try to do their job and make their job, and I think every guy's going out there trying to do their job and bust their butt, and overall, man, sometimes just people make mistakes and just gotta go out there and execute.
Because I'm sure you're not talking about you, but you watch games on TV where you say, "Gee, that team's into it," and then sometimes you say the team's not as into it as we thought, and it looked to many of us that it was the lighter, but maybe we're wrong. Did you sense that at all?
There's sometimes ups and downs, throughout the game. There're going to be those where, the other team's going to make good plays, and it's just how you respond to it. And I think ultimately sometimes our response just wasn't as, up to par, up to our standard.
Okay, thanks.
For Jalen and Jamil, what do you think has to be the number one priority for the new defensive coordinator to turn this unit around?
That's up down.
Jalen and Jamil, again, are Brian and Sean your defensive coordinators down on the field with you, or are they up in the box? And just what's the communication with them like during the game?
Coach Newell's down on the field. Coach Odom is in the box. But the communication is, pretty solid. It was, same communication we had, in the past. So, that wasn't an issue for us.
What do you feel like contributed to the struggles to score touchdowns in the red zone?
Just executing at the end of the day. Just being able to adjust. You see things. You practice against. But it may not be the same out there on the field. But just being able to adjust and make the play.
Tosh, Jalen was talking about that pressure to perform. I wonder in terms of Caleb, how obviously he has been under a lot of pressure this year from all sides. How have you seen him maybe just handle that? And if this is his last game, what sort of mark would you say he's left on this team?
He's, like I said in the past, we live long, we die long. It's whatever. We're gonna ride with him no matter what. I would say in terms of pressure, he's handled it well. Most people, in this room, they never felt that type of pressure, even including myself. But from my perspective, he's handled it well.
For all you guys, Lincoln after games consistently has said, his assessment of the year has been few plays go your guys' way and outcomes different. Do you guys agree with that? Would you put it a little bit differently? What do you think about that?
I'd say 100%. He hit it spot on. I mean, he couldn't really say it any better. Those 5 plays though, like they're, you know, like those are plays that you gotta get fixed. You know what I'm saying? And just couldn't continue to. You can't continue to let that happen, if that makes sense. And coach talks about it week in and week out, and try to find a way to stop those players.
Jamil, how do you make sense of the second half of the season? You go from 6-0 to 7-5. When you look back on it, how do you kind of explain it to yourself even?
We didn't finish well. I mean, there's no other way to put it. You know, we as a group, we did things well, but we didn't do enough things well to win. We, you know, like J-Rock was just talking about, we didn't have enough plays go our way, but some of those plays hurt. You know, some of those plays bit. So we'll come back better starting the bowl game, and then obviously next season, you know, it'll be a nice turnaround for us.
Do you guys think this team ever found its identity on either side of the ball?
You see so much flashes of it. I would say there's so much talent on the offensive and defensive side, and so I mean you see it every day, almost, you know, just being around each other, workouts, practice is like great. Like you see everything, you see how the offense is operating, you see how the special teams are operating, and it's just a game of execution. And like I said, when the other team executes better, then that's the outcome we're gonna get.
Given how much Caleb has meant to this program for 2 years, you know, if this was his last game, where does the program go next? You know, without him, what's the way forward?
Speaking on that, Caleb is a great role model to look at as a trajectory to go to the Big Ten, or to you know, look forward to the new season. All the accolades and everything he's done for this program, on and off the field, just shows, you know, what a student athlete is actually capable of beyond football. You know, through sports. You know, just how he operates, man. He's so good with the kids, good with everyone around him, and that just makes him who he is.
For any of the 3 of you guys, what kind of lesson do you hope a game like this, maybe a season end like this, has on the future of this program?
I would say just take note. A lot of guys have lived this, what it feel like, and being able to share that to, you know, the guys to come. They don't want to feel like this. Just sharing, you know, what put us in this position, and what we could have done better. I think that's the biggest thing.
Let's do one more.
Taj and Jamil, when you look back on just obviously being seniors, your career at USC, did you guys get a chance in the week to talk with the other seniors about the impact that you guys feel like you've left behind here, or that you want to leave behind?
Not so much that personal. Just more generally, just more towards the younger guys. Just telling them, you know, appreciate each day, good or bad. You know, just take it all in and put, you know, respect the game at the end of the day. Love on your brothers, you know, because you never know that clock ticking for sure.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.